The Region 6 Chairman updates on leptospirosis and dengue cases. More in this report. The floods in Region 6 have unfortunately resulted not only in loss of livestock and crops, but also to residents, particularly in Blackbush Polar, contracting the dengue virus. The first case of this mosquito-borne viral infection was recorded approximately 3 weeks ago, according to the regional chairman, Mr. David Armagon.
Since I met with you the last time, you remember we had over 60 cases. Since then, we haven't had any major report of an increase in dengue in the region. So, and now that the floods have receded for quite some time too, we have had some reasonably dry weather, and so a number of areas are pretty dry. The Blackbush Polar, they don't have too much of difficulty right now with flooding and so. So, and a lot of those cases came out from Blackbush too. And hopefully we can be able to get it under control and we don't have too many.
Mr. Armagon continued to share these details.
We also had a few cases of leptospirosis too, but that too has been treated, and those persons we haven't had any yet. With leptospirosis, about 5, and the dengue, about 67 persons.
Since the first case was recorded, the Regional Health Service has taken an active approach to tackle the situation before it becomes a major problem.
Yeah, well, what they have done, they have packaged some tablets. I can't remember the name of the tablet now, some dermatose, I don't know the name of the tablet. And they were giving it to people in the areas where they found that there was dengue. That was either a prophylaxis or it's something that can prevent it from happening. So I was told that those were packaged and distributed in these areas that had these dengue cases. So I don't know if that would have probably put a stop to it.
Additionally, routine fogging exercises are being executed throughout the region.
Yeah, but we're doing lots of spraying and so in some of these areas. In fact, I've had complaints from Corriverton yesterday that they did not know that people were spraying, and so we have to be able to do some advertisement as to where we are spraying, that their children begin to cough and stuff like that after the people would have passed with the spraying machine. So I think it is important that we inform people when we are doing these things so people can cover their food and whatever.
Mr. Armagon also noted,
That's when we only know when it becomes a problem, and then you have to get more drugs coming in, and we got to get more envelopes and drugs and everything else. Sometimes you don't get all this information in a timely manner, unfortunately, but public service, that's how it works sometimes. And then I'll tell you, one of the things too is that people don't like to report bad things too, So, something you don't hear about it. The public has a right to know the good and the bad too. And the thing is, when the public is aware of what's going on, even when something goes wrong, they understand that we are not trying to hide it. We have explanation for some of these things.
Residents are being urged to ensure that they stay away from the flood waters. Narima Ali, Channel 8 News.